Hey everyone, this is Ange with War and Glory, and I have something a little bit different today. This will be the first video in a series that I hope to continue. It's going to be War and Glory featured attacks, and this time for the first video we have a Town Hall 9 going up and 3-starring a Town Hall 10. It's a really cool attack, so I'm gonna try to break it down as best I can for you guys and show you exactly how it's done. So this attack was by Aflac, and I'm gonna go ahead and scout the base just to show you guys what we're dealing with before we get into the attack. So you can see this is not a rushed Town Hall 10, it's just a new Town Hall 10. So what he's got is he's got completely maxed Town Hall 9 defenses, and then so far he's added both Infernos, they're level 1 right now, and then he's added the Expo, an extra cannon that's not leveled yet, and an extra archer tower that is still being leveled as well. So, you know, just want to reiterate, this is not a rush Town Hall 10, it's just a new Town Hall 10. So, you know, it's not maxed out, we're not dealing with anything quite that crazy here, but this is a Town Hall 10 that a Town Hall 9 is stepping up to 3-star. So I'm going to show you guys just how Aflac does it. I want to give a little shout out to Tybar from the clan for helping Aflac to come up with this attack strategy. So let's look at what he's got. He's got 8 quake spells, so you can probably already start to envision how this plan's going to go, but what he's going to try to do is bust down this section of wall right here to get to this first Inferno, and then bust down this section of wall over here just to help everything just funnel right on in there. And then he's got 2 golems. He's got you know, the one that he's brought obviously, and then he's got one in the CC as well. So the plan here is he's got 2 healers, and he drops both the golems on this more southern side of this base with the 2 healers, and with a few wizards and a couple witches that come down there as well. He just wipes through this whole bottom part of the base. So you know, you can see it's super wide open. It's just prime for golems and a few wizards, and he brings those healers that end up really helping keep the golems alive. And then this top, you know, sort of middle section of the base that he's busted wide open with the quakes, he just drops tons of witches. These Infernos are set to single, so he just uses all of those skeletons to just rush in there, take those down super fast without them ever being able to be charged up. So, you know, that's the basic plan of it. You're going to see, I'm going to go ahead and press play, and you're going to see something really interesting with these witches, or with these healers. Sorry, keep an eye on what they do exactly for this attack. So first of all, goes ahead and drops all those quakes. Then there was a hole in the base here where this Tesla was, so he was able to use that to help pull the CC out. It was a lava hound in the CC, so just brings it over here, goes ahead and takes it out with some archers and that poison, some wizards, and his archer queen just tanking it. You know, you can see it's doing completely nothing to his archer queen. And once it busts, he starts in with the rest of his attack. So take a look at this. He's dropped this golem up here in the top to start tanking for a little bit of this splash damage so that he can get all of his witches off without them taking those initial shots. And then he's dropped this one down here with the healers, and watch how much tanking this golem gets done with these healers on it. Notice where his air defenses are. They're all in this top section of this base, all in this center and top section of this base. So these healers go untouched pretty much for the whole raid. So these witches with these skeletons just punch right through here with this wide open space that he's created with the earthquakes and rush down the Town Hall and those Infernos really easily. So this golem is busted, you can see that, but that whole time, I'm going to go ahead and pause it, that whole time these healers were helping to keep these alive. And now, take a look at what happens. It's a really interesting dynamic with these healers and the witches with the way that he's placed the ADs. So with the ADs kind of being out of play, what's really going on is he's got a lot of this base left and he's got a lot of witches left. So the biggest danger to these witches, you know, all this point defense, it's going to be taking out skeletons. It's not going to be hitting the witches. So what's really dangerous for the witches is splash damage. So you notice what he's got left. He's got 2 mortars here. That's the real big threat. And then he's got this wizard tower here as well. But what happens is these splash damage towers cannot actually one-shot the witches. It takes a couple shots, so that's normally how you see with like these hocus pocus types attacks. They sort of go in and eventually they start to fizzle out a little bit because, you know, mortars come down on the witches 3 or 4 times and then they die, and that's how you end up losing the witches. But with these healers, they're pulling double duty. They help with the golems to tank the beginning of this attack, and now they pull up and start keeping these witches alive against this splash damage, and then the skeletons just do all the work. You know, see how many defenses he's got left, but with, you know, 10 witches and the amount of skeletons that they're popping, he makes short work of it. So I'm just going to play again, and we're going to see exactly how this plays out. So he's got this whole group of skeletons that were up here taking out this Inferno Tower. They all come down. You know, just look at how many shots they can tank. When you're keeping those witches alive as effectively as he is with these healers, you know, these skeletons are just wreaking havoc. So I just thought this was just a really amazing attack. Just perfect base selection. Noticing these ADs that are in the top and middle section of this base, that, you know, you can tell this guy was obviously worried about somebody maybe trying to go wipe with back end looms or something. It was really well defended for that, but you know, with proper analysis on this base, Aflac just saw, and Tybar, who helped him come up with this plan, just saw that healers could just run amok through this whole base and pull double duty, keeping those witches alive at the end to have them to allow them to pull off the 3-star. So really impressive attack. Awesome job, Aflac. I hope that we can do some more of these kind of featured attacks, but this is a great way to start a Town Hall 9 coming up, hitting a Town Hall 10 for the 3-star. Really impressive stuff. Awesome job, Aflac. Alright, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.